right, thank you all for being here for the official weigh-in for UFC 281, Adesanya versus Pereira. And we will begin with the athlete around whom this fight card was built, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. 185, the official weight for the champion, Israel Adesanya. All right, next fighter to the scale, taking part in his first UFC title fight, the number 4 ranked middleweight contender, Alex Pereira. 184.6, the official weight for Alex Pereira, and that means your undisputed UFC middleweight championship fight is now official. One of the headlining athletes, co-headliner in the UFC women's strawweight division, the reigning defending undisputed UFC strawweight champion, Carla Esparza. 114.8, the official weight for the champion, Carla Esparza. All right, next fighter to weigh in this morning is the former UFC strawweight champion and number 2 ranked contender, Magnum Zhang Weili. 114.8, the official weight for Zhang Weili, and that means your UFC women's strawweight title fight is now official. All right, next fighter to the scale is the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. 156, the official weight for Dustin the Diamond Poirier. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in a prelim in the UFC strawweight division, Silvana Gomez Juarez. 115.6, the official weight for Silvana Gomez Juarez. All right, next athlete to the scale, competing in the UFC's bantamweight division, Montel Jackson. 135.8, the official weight for Montel Jackson. All right, next fighter to the scale, one half of the featured prelim live on ESPN News and E+ in the lightweight division, Renato Moicano. 155.8, the official weight for Renato Moicano. All right, next fighter to weigh in this morning, the 12th ranked UFC flyweight contender, Erin Blanchfield. 125, the official weight for Erin Blanchfield. And next athlete to the scale just so happens to be her opponent, the 15th ranked flyweight in the world, Meatball Molly McCann. 125.4, the official weight for Molly McCann. All right, next fighter to the scale, weighing in for the last time as a UFC fighter, future Hall of Famer, former undisputed lightweight champion, the answer, Frankie Edgar. 135.6, the official weight for Frankie Edgar. All right, next fighter to the scale is the number 5 ranked UFC lightweight contender, former world title challenger, Iron Michael Chandler. 155.8, the official weight for Michael Chandler. All right, we will stay in the lightweight division as we welcome our next fighter, the steamroller, Matt Frevola. 154.8, the official weight for Matt Frevola. All right, next fighter to the scale is his opponent in that lightweight division, back for the first time in a long time, Otman Azaitar. 155.6, the official weight for Otman Azaitar. All right, next fighter to the scale, charged with kicking off a big night for City Kickboxing in the UFC's light heavyweight division, Carlos Ulberg. 205.2, the official weight for Carlos Ulberg. All right, next fighter to weigh in this morning, competing in the UFC's middleweight division, he is Wellington Turman. 185.2, the official weight for Wellington Turman. All right, next athlete to the stage. He will kick off the pay-per-view main card live on ESPN Plus in the UFC's lightweight division, Claudio Puelles. 155.2, the official weight for Claudio Puelles. All right, next fighter to weigh in the UFC's featherweight division, Sungwoo Choi. 145.6, the official weight for Sungwoo Choi. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the featured prelim live on ESPN News in the lightweight division, Brad Riddell. 155.6, the official weight for Brad Riddell. All right, next fighter to the scale, kicking off the pay-per-view main card in the lightweight division, 12th ranked, Dan Hooker. 155.8, the official weight for the Hangman, Dan Hooker. All right, next fighter to weigh in, competing live on pay-per-view here Saturday night in the UFC's bantamweight division, El Guapo, Chris Gutierrez. 136 on the nose, the official weight for Chris Gutierrez. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in a middleweight prelim live on ESPN News, Andre Petroski. 185.8, the official weight for Philadelphia's Andre Petroski. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the UFC women's strawweight division, former world title challenger Karolina Kowalkiewicz. 115.6, the official weight for Karolina Kowalkiewicz. All right, next athlete to weigh in the UFC's bantamweight division, the New Yorker Julio Arce. 135.8, the official weight for Julio Arce. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the UFC's light heavyweight division, former world title challenger and the 7th ranked contender, the Devastator Dominic Reyes. 205.4, the official weight for Dominic Reyes. All right, next fighter to the scale is the 12th ranked UFC light heavyweight contender, Ryan Superman Spann. 206.6, the official weight for Ryan Spann. 0.6 ounces over the divisional limit. All right, next fighter to the scale, competing in the UFC's featherweight division, Michael Trizano. 147.6, the official weight for Michael Trizano. All right, and our final fighter to weigh in this morning, competing in the UFC's light heavyweight division, Nikolai Negumedianu. 206, the official weight for Nikolai Negumedianu. All right, thank you all for being here for the official weigh-in. We will see you for the ceremonials coming up later today at 4 p.m. One more sleep.